Hello, everyone. It's a hangout night. Sunday night hangout. So, yeah. How's everyone doing tonight? And like always, I sent the link to friends if they want to join. And as of right now, while I wait, I'm going to play some games on my Switch. And, yeah. So, hope everyone's well. Did you guys go see Smile 2 over the weekend? Like I did. I went Friday night, and I thought it was excellent, and I'm glad I saw it in the theaters. Come on. All right, I won. Sorry. I had to close one eye for a second. I thought I was about to sneeze. So. Jeez. I can't even open a bottle of Sprite now without having it look like it's going to spray all over me. Dang it. Okay, the mini game I'm playing right now on free play mode in the mini game mode is Paths of Peril. I did the rest of it without falling, but I fell off like once. I was gonna try to do the whole thing without falling. But that part ain't easy. Hello, Jared.
Hello.
How are you today, sir?
Fine. Bit busy.
So you finally checked out The Bike Riders.
Yeah.
Good movie, huh?
Good.
It's good. Glad you finally got to watch it. I mean, I can definitely see like a lot of comparisons to Goodfellas from that movie. It is definitely a little bit. I think it's like The Outsiders meets Goodfellas.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how I look at it. But I mean, I can definitely say The Bike Riders is nowhere near as good as Goodfellas, but it's still really good.
Before that, I watched Godfather the first time.
For the very first time. That's a classic, man. Glad you finally got to check it out. You watched didn't you watch Seconds also?
Yes.
There you go. See, I haven't even watched that yet.
I did not know that he gave it to you.
He did. He said he did it to um kind of pay back for the movies I sent him.
I was just scrolling on Pluto TV and I read just some nonsense and check it out.
You just saw that one pop up?
Yeah.
But yeah, Michael gave me sent me a copy, and I still haven't even opened it yet.
It's actually pretty good. Very strange.
I still do want to watch it though. I mean, with how much Michael's been praising it, it's like, yeah, I kind of have to watch it by this point.
I also enjoyed it too.
I mean, he definitely wants me to watch. I mean, he also kind of got me to watch the movie Targets. The Boris Karloff movie. He got me to watch that one. I was able to get it off Amazon for the Criterion sale back in July.
Next month is another Criterion sale.
Yeah, and I definitely will be buying some more Criterions. And I think by the time, I think after the Criterion sale, I'm really gonna just try to stop buying so many movies. Like, I really need to slow down.
You said that once, actually multiple times, and
I keep saying
still
that, but it
haven't.
never happens. I'm telling you, dude, it's not easy for someone like me. It really is not easy for me. Because, I mean, look at this. Look at this step. Wait, hold on. Missed one. The stack, though? Yeah. Can't help it.
Well,
So
I
we
cannot
got.
show because I'm not in my house.
Oh, you're not in your house. Gotcha.
I won't be back until Sunday.
Today is Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Oh. Gotcha. Because I was about to say by Sunday, dude, it's like, dude, it is Sunday. But I'm fucking with you. See, Ethan's here. Are you not entertained? And then Grant's here. What's up, dude? I think Ethan referenced Gladiator because of the fact that the first reactions are out for Gladiator 2.
I watched the trailer. Still not interested.
I got the I finally got. I think I saw the newer trailer when I saw Smile 2. I think it looks really good. I'm really excited to see what we got. Never know, dude. I mean, it definitely looks better than what we got last year from Ridley Scott, which was Napoleon.
Yesterday, I also watched Enemy in the Fall.
Which one is it? Enemy at the Hall? I probably got
Anatomy of a Fall.
Anatomy of a Fall. My bad. I got that so confused. Hope Gladiator 2 is good. I'm hoping so too. Because from the trailer, because honestly, to me, from the trailer, and also first reactions, looking promising. Oh shit! Sorry. Come on. Oh, scored on yourself. Sorry, I was playing. The mini game I was playing was called Speed Hockey. So basically, I have to move back. So it's like you're playing foosball, except in hockey. And Donkey Kong like moved over, and the Koopa shell hit the backside of this little bar that he's on, and it went into his goal. And I'm like, oh, scored on yourself. Good job. So kids, little tip for sports: don't score on yourself. Ethan's got a question for you. Jared says, any watch alongs coming up soon?
I have no clue. Problem is, I got a lot of stuff.
Lot of stuff.
But I would try to get some in before the year is over.
I think. I'm trying to remember really what you did also have planned at one point.
I was going to the second phase of the MCU, but
Plans fell through.
I'll try it next year.
Hopefully we can get that to work.
But still playing on the Sonic, the first one, and playing Trains and Automobiles.
Hopefully I can make those two this time. Well, the main one is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I mean, Sonic I should be fine. It's just, like I said, with Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, I was going through a lot last year, so by the time we were going to do that, I was going through a lot, so didn't want to waste time doing that. So come on. But let's see. I'm trying to remember what I got coming up. I know Tuesday I've got VHS 85 planned, and then the 29th I've got Late Night with the Devil. But I don't know what I'm going to do in November. One in November I would like to, I want to do, so that way it's done, is The Crow. Because, I mean, it's the 30th anniversary is this year, and I still have been wanting to do that. But time has just gotten away from me. But I'm gonna definitely do The Crow whenever I can.
So, were you pissed about Kickboxer getting a 4K Steelbook after you bought the Blu-ray?
Which one?
Kickboxer.
I'm not really that pissed about it. I mean, movie's fine. Like it's dumb fun, but I don't even think that Kickboxer even really needs a 4K. In all honesty, I don't really think it needs one. But this is the world. This is the kind of world that we live in. Sometimes we get movies on 4K that really don't need it.
Others do need it, but we still haven't got it.
Right. But at least we got one that deserved a 4K, which, like I said, is The Crow. But it made sense why we got one, though, because of the film's 30th anniversary. But come on. Man. But I don't remember what else. Recently got a 4K. I think that I think deserved one, but I don't remember which one. Like again, the only one that's penetrating my mind right now is The Crow because it really it deserves one, and I think that film would look glorious in 4K. What else? God, my mind's leaving me on this one, dude. I really don't know why. But like, what do you think are a couple of movies that like need 4Ks?
Death Sentence.
Yeah, like I think you pointed that one out in one of your TikToks, and I mean, if Scream Factory got a hold of it, yeah, that'd be awesome. One honestly, I want to say is Deep Blue Sea. The film turns 25 this year. Trying to think of other ones that need 4Ks. I was gonna say Watchmen, but no, Watchmen already has one. Uh, how about new one, Robots. I think Robots would be a good one to release in 4K. Have you seen Robots, Jared?
Yeah, that one on DVD only.
That was honestly one of my favorite animated movies as a kid. Like that was one I would pop on all the time. Despite how some of those jokes are like completely like adult jokes and not for kids.
Aunt Fanny.
Why is she called Aunt Fanny? We couldn't call her Aunt Booty. And I'm like, that's an adult joke. I'm trying to think of other. Oh shit. But that's the one that really does come to mind is the Aunt Fanny joke. Like, Aunt Fanny. Also, can we agree that Robin Williams steals the show as Fender? He's freaking hilarious. It's mine is yours. Oh dear, I'll get them. Oh no, look at that. Oh, now they're arm wrestling. Shit. I just love that part where it's like, who are these losers? We, sir, I'm a woman. Ouch. Or I should say, I'd smack you if I had a hand. Speak of the devil, here I come. I'm trying to remember some other good quotes from robots. Oh my god. But I mean, the film also has a pretty damn loaded cast. Because, like, remember, you got Ewan McGregor, you got Halle Berry, you got Greg Kinnear, you got Mel Brooks, Drew Carey, Amanda Bynes, and of course, Robin Williams. Loaded cast. I can just tell you, like I said, like with Roblox, I used to pop that one on all the time. I wore the hell out of that VHS. And yeah, it's a pretty rare VHS. You don't see that one around too much.
I still own it.
What, on VHS?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not very easy to find. I've had that sucker since I was a kid. But I think I remember rewatching Robots, like I think during the pandemic, and I remembered why I loved it so much.
At some point, you're going to do the watch along for Robots.
It turns 20 next year, so I do want to celebrate the anniversary for it. I know you haven't seen this, but this movie that I'm holding here right now is literally one of the craziest movies to ever exist. Project X. This movie is crazy, dude. I don't know why, but that movie has actually been kind of stuck in my head as of lately. Is Project X. So, ow.
Ow.
Sorry. What the fuck, cannonballs? Come on. What's with the cannonballs?
Did someone say cannibals?
I thought you were going to say, did somebody say boom? Like that scene from SpongeBob. Like, I'm trying to remember what the... like when Sandy hears like the word boom, she just pushes the pond down, and then boom, things explode. So, if I should ask, what is your most anticipated film for the rest of the year?
You should know the answer.
Is it Sonic?
Bingo.
Copycat. I'm
It's always
kidding.
been Sonic 3.
I mean, that one was like close up, but then talk. But once the trailer came out, I was like, oh yes, oh yes.
Ever since thinking. So, to this day, nobody's talking about Mufasa. Everybody's talking about Sonic 3.
They're more excited to see Keanu Reeves as a Shadow.
So that proves Mufasa might actually bomb.
Right, yeah. Hell, tickets even haven't gone on sale yet. I mean, no, for Sonic, it's the same thing, but still. But Wicked has been selling out like crazy.
Was plan on watching it but the actor kind of screwed it up.
What, Wicked?
Yeah, after she said about the fan art, said, "Nope, I'm not going to watch it."
Okay. That really shouldn't be the reason to draw you away from it, but okay.
Someone made a fan poster for The Wicked. They were excited, but one actress did not like it, calling them racist and all that for a fan picture.
It's a bit much.
I wish it was false and fake, but it's actually true.
Well, dude, there are just some actors where it's just like they think they really just gotta open up their mouth. Like, for a piece of fan art, though, how is that considered racist?
You seen the picture of both of them for the musical picture?
Yeah, I've seen them.
So the fan trying to replicate that and did not like it because trying to cover her face, her eyes, basically, and she does not like it.
Like, that was the whole poster for Wicked. Like, the fan that made it was clearly just trying to...
Capture the image of the musical.
Yeah.
It's not trying to offend you, but she took it as offensive.
I'm sorry that offends you, but... Like... Did you actually see the musical's poster? Well, I think I might have it here. See if I can find it. Yeah, I do have it. I took this when I saw Wicked live in New York. So I really don't see what the problem is. If you're trying to pay a little tribute to the poster of the musical.
Mess people.
I don't know. You gotta respect your fans sometimes, but some people they just take like you said, man. They just take offense to it. Like it's like the most offensive thing that they've even seen in their whole life.
So I search up Twisters on 4K on Target. Guess how much it runs?
$60.
$40.
So what?
It's $40.
Walmart sells that bitch for cheaper.
Ever since, they always been high, overpriced.
That's why I'm going to Walmart to buy it on Tuesday. Once it's out.
Don't know if it actually goes to Walmart.
I think it will.
Certain places, maybe, but don't know about all of them.
We'll see. I mean, as far as 4Ks go, we definitely know we'll be getting Deadpool and Wolverine. I mean, it's kind of a given by this point that we're going to get Deadpool and Wolverine.
I still don't like the 4K cover.
And more than likely we'll get Borderlands. That's probably another given one right there. But November 5th looks pretty stacked. Like, it's not suited up, but I mean, like, there's a lot of titles.
I know one. But I don't know if it's going to be in store.
Which one is it?
Demon Slayer Swordsmith Village.
I don't think I saw that one pop up on here, but might be coming.
I'm 100% getting that one.
I don't remember what else is. I know there's It Ends With Us, which I only might buy if my mom wants to watch it. There's Blink Twice, which I definitely will be buying because I really enjoyed that. Same thing with Trap. Trap's coming out. I will be buying that for sure.
What's in it? I say.
Remember what else? There's that movie 1992 with Tyrese. Been hearing a lot of good things about that one. Do you remember what else is coming? Not buying Afraid. I will not be buying that. That film is garbage. I will not be buying that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure, but I'm not going to buy that.
Then why did you buy Imaginary?
That one. I found that I actually got that one out from a bid auction for actually pretty cheap.
A Nice Swim?
Well, at least there's a couple of there's at least one thing about each of those films that can make it, I guess, somewhat more tolerable than Afraid. Like, Night Swim has a pretty cool, like, short film concept. I'll give it that, and there is some pretty good direction. And Imaginary has a cool like climax where it could work for Universal. It could work for a haunted house at Universal Horror Nights. Afraid has nothing going for it. It's just an embarrassment. Trying to see. Let me look at this. Strange Darling, which I think I need to pre-order that because I don't think my Walmart's going to get that. But and then The Crow, which I pre-ordered the Steelbook because I think that Steelbook is dope, and I enjoyed the movie.
Cuckoo could weigh on it for a sale.
I think Cuckoo is only being released on Blu-ray. I think it's not even getting a
wait for a sale.
I have it on my Vudu if you want to watch it then. I do have it on there. But The Crow, at least I haven't gotten like a ton of crap from people in the comments on my review for it. Most feedback from that has actually been pretty good. People actually appreciated my honesty. So
at least
I want to shout out
respecting your opinion.
What?
I say at least they're respecting your opinion.
Again, I haven't gotten a ton of shit for it, so, and I'm happy about that. Because again, I like the movie, and there's this one guy that said, if you like the film, entertainment is subjective. There's nothing to be ashamed about with that. That's completely correct. Like I don't even feel ashamed for saying that I like the reimagining of The Crow. It didn't offend me like it did for some people. Like, I looked at it like just standing on its own, and it worked fine for me. But I've seen some people online give it like a 0 out of 5, and I think that's a bit harsh in my opinion. I think a 0 out of 5 is a bit harsh. Because, I mean, sure, I can understand if you don't like the film. I mean, not a lot of people do. But you really have to give me credit for actually how well filmed the action sequences are. They're actually very well filmed. They're not.
I didn't give it a 0 stars. A 0.
I'm not talking about you. That's obvious. I know you gave it 2.
I know. I'm telling them. Whoever watching.
Right. I know you gave it 2 stars.
I didn't play out hated it, but I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, can definitely understand that part for sure. Like,
there were some good things I liked about it.
But can you give me can you at least also get, like I said, can you give me this though? The action is well filmed. It's not just, yes. It's not a ton of, like, it's not just, shaky cam to a point where you can't even see anything. Like, you can actually see what's going on in the action department, and action, it is, and another thing, it's very gory. Like, That's the thing I actually liked a little bit more about, like something a little bit more with this remake was the fact that they didn't hold back on it in regards to blood. They didn't hold back. Because if they held back on it, then I probably would have hated it. But they didn't. So I have to. So I at least have to give them credit for that, for not holding back on it. But we can all agree what the best action sequence is, and it's obviously the action set piece in the opera house. Like we can all agree that's the best scene in the movie. Again, well filmed action and some pretty gnarly kills. Again, I can understand. Like I said, I can understand if some people are offended by it, but I never really found it to be like a disgrace. Like to the, I never really found it to be like a disgrace to the legacy of Brandon Lee. Like, I never saw it that way. I don't even know if they were really like. I mean, I get if they were trying to do that, but it didn't really feel like. I don't know where I'm going with this, but another thing I can give this remake props for, they for certain aspects of the film, they tried something different. And I've heard from like fans of the comic book that it's actually pretty accurate in regards to like the look of the film and to the comic books.
I didn't really like the romance. It felt forced.
That I can
And
get.
didn't feel like they have no chemistry.
I can get like see that I can get, but again, I'm the opposite. I didn't mind the romance. Like I actually kind of bought into it. People were just saying they're just junkies. I mean, I can see that. Like I can still see that, but like I never really saw them like just as junkies. Because just
I
saying they're
I don't
just
flat out
that,
hate
I think that's a bit rude, in my opinion.
I don't flat out hate romantic scenes if they
It,
done right. I feel like
but,
the new one missed the mark.
but another thing I also did appreciate, like one thing I did also appreciate was that they kind of fleshed it out a little bit more. It didn't come out in the best way that they could do it, but I still appreciate that they fleshed it out more. Even though I think it was obviously more effective in the original film because it's all told in flashbacks. What like it's like 2 minutes of it, and it's all in flashbacks, which is honestly more effective than what we got in the new one. But I still will give it credit for at least trying to flesh it out a little bit more. Like I'll still give it props for that. And I've I'm still not even like even when I saw it in the theater, I was never bored by it. And but there has been a couple people that have told me that I should rewatch it because it is so boring. And I'm like, really? I I mean, I get if you were bored by it, but I was never bored.
The problem is it takes about around 40-ish minutes to actually get going.
It didn't even feel like that to me, honestly. It actually,
Me, it did.
it actually went a lot faster for me. But again, for some, I get that. Like, I get if it was like really slow, but it actually went by fast for me. But I don't know. I'm trying to think here for a second. My brain's fucked up right now. But again, I'm not gonna. But I will say right now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that this new Crow is a great movie. I'm not even gonna sit here and say that it's not. It definitely has its issues. We'll say that. I like the movie. I do. But I'm still not gonna sit here and say that it's a great film. I will say in my opinion, I think it's a good film. But I will, again, I can understand it. Like I said a couple times already, I understand if people are offended by it, but there are some people that I think are kind of exaggerating by saying it's the worst movie of the year. I would not put it down in that low. There's been way worse movies than that one. Do you agree? Like, there's been way worse movies than The Crow. Way worse. And honestly, I've sat through worse. But again, not trying to dog on anybody for this movie. Like, I'm not trying to dog on anybody that hates the movie. Like, I get it. I'm just trying to state my opinion on what I think of the film. So, hold on. Again, I'm still just glad that nobody has, again, come at me yet for it. Is it, Jared? Has anybody ever come at you for your opinion on a movie?
A few times. I forget which one.
You actually want to know the one that I've actually gotten some shit for this year?
Oh, that's the one. Super bad. I did not like that film.
Again, all comedy is subjective, man. So that's not your humor. That's fine. But Jared, out of all
There's a
movies,
bunch of things that did not work for me in that film.
and that's okay. I mean, it's one of my favorites. I mean, but that's fine. But I was gonna say for me though, Jared, out of all movies this year, you are not gonna believe some comments that at least one of the comments I've gotten for it. You ready to hear what it is? It's Long Legs. I've gotten a couple of hate comments with that one out of all movies.
That's weird.
Out of a movie that a ton of people love, I get hate comments for it. And I'm on the majority side of Long Legs. I'm on the majority side.
I like the movie, but I did not. I like the movie. I did not love it.
Yeah, that's fine. But like, I had this like one fucker in my comment section that fucking said that this one guy said I must not watch a lot of movies because that was awful and hilarious. You can state your opinion on it. If you don't like it, that's fine. But don't come at me in the comments and be like, you must not watch a lot of movies. Because that is just plain rude. I mean, have you guys even seen my collection? I've seen a shit ton of movies.
Letterboxd, or even on Letterboxd.
Yeah, I've seen a shit ton of movies. As for a person who's only 21 years old, I've seen a shit ton of movies.
I think I should say this. Put it your Letterboxd in the description from every video so that people know.
Yeah, I should. Well, I do put my Letterboxd in my description, but I think what you're trying to say is I should link my Letterboxd.
Yes.
In the description. Got you. Okay, sorry. I did get a little confused for a second. That's on me. But yeah, I should link it in the description. But like I said, if you don't like a movie, go ahead and voice your opinion in the comments. Just don't say I must not watch a lot. Just don't say I don't seem like I watch a lot of movies.
You watch more than I do.
See?
How many films?
I think as of like what I have on my Letterboxd, I think I have like about 5,000. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can you repeat that? You cut off for a second.
I said at least from what I remember on my Letterboxd, at least a little over 5,000 movies.
What about this year?
This year, 177. Yeah. I think, are you saying like this year's movies or just this year in general?
I mean, in general.
Oh.
What I meant.
I've watched like over at least. Let me look. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat right here.
I think over 500 something.
It's over 400 for me.
I'm at 340. No, 351 at the moment.
Right now for me, it's as far as like films, it's 476, but as far as like ones I've logged, it's 571.
For this year the release is 52 or 53.
I have ones that I have listed below my worst one of the year, but that's because they're ones I haven't seen that I still plan to watch.
So yeah, that tells you.
If if that's proof that if that's not proof of that I watch a lot of movies, I don't know what is. Like if that or my whole collection isn't proof. I mean, it was I think it was Zach Milne of you know my boy Zach Milne. Zach Milne Talks Movies. Um, he he has called me a film encyclopedia since because I know so much about movies. And that that's like the best like thing I've heard from somebody about like about movies. Like that's like the best thing I've ever heard from anybody. And also, if Milne, if you're watching, my man, happy birthday, bud.
Like, today is his birthday.
Yep, today's his birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Yep, happy birthday, Mr. Milne. If you're watching, hope you are well, man. But let's see. I was trying to look at the.
Yeah, this year I've been doing a lot of reviews on Letterboxd.
I see that you've been doing a lot of reviews. So, and I can say, man, you're doing good. You are doing good with those, man. Like, I like how like when you preface in your review, like I like how you're like. This is the thing I have to say, like about any reviewer. I appreciate the honesty. Like anyone who reviews movies on either Letterboxd or YouTube, I appreciate the honesty. But if you want me to appreciate the honesty, I have to I actually I can see it in a lot of people, like how like their honesty. I can definitely see it in a lot of people. Like I know Toby posted his review for Smile 2, I think yesterday. And it said in parentheses, my honest review. And I'm glad you put it like that. Like, if there's ever really like a not so good movie if there's ever a movie that people don't like that I somehow like I will definitely put my honest reviews just so that way people can at least understand that I'm being very honest about my opinion. And most of the time I don't like regret my own opinion because again, I'm being honest about it. That's what really counts about reviewing movies is your honesty. That's really what has to count. So I'll just say with Jared, I'm sorry that you weren't a big fan of Saturday Night, but I appreciate the honesty. I have to say that I appreciate the honesty.
I say the acting and costume, makeup, and camera work. I really enjoyed those parts.
You just weren't like a huge fan of like that whole chaotic kind of stuff.
It just was too much for me.
That's fine, but again, not dogging on you by saying this. To be fair, though, they are portraying a lot. They're actually portraying events that did happen,
And I did put it down. It just wasn't for me. I'm not the target audience.
and that's okay. That is totally okay. But like I always say, man, I always appreciate the honesty.
I do not hate the film. I just wasn't for me.
And you're not very well versed into SNL stuff, are you?
No.
When it comes to like SNL for me, I'm mostly into like the '90s SNL stuff. I mean, I'll watch some of the newer stuff from time to time. I think it's just gonna. I think for the most part now, I think it just depends on who hosts. Because I know last night it was Michael Keaton. And I obviously love Michael Keaton. I mean, to be fair though, who doesn't really love Michael Keaton?
Hey, you over there, a viewer, put your hand down. You better put your hand down or you get whatever you're going to get.
Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Hey, what are you doing? Come here.
So I was thinking of putting like similar like AJ's score on their bucks, like for credit and my enjoyment. I'm thinking
Right.
about that.
I'll let you think about that for sure. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here right now and say go ahead and do it, but I'll definitely let you consider on it. So, yeah. So, yeah. One sec.
So in December, if they ever put Santa Claus 2 and 3 on shelves again, we'll pick those up.
All
Because
right.
I only have the first one.
I don't remember. I think it was either November or December of last year that I bought all three of those.
I only bought the first one.
I mean, come on now, dude. They were all like $10 a piece. I couldn't pass. I couldn't pass all those up. So I don't know what else to say about it, but trying to think about what else I really need to watch in the collection, but there's still quite a bit I have yet to watch.
I need to watch Cure.
The Japanese one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my partner was not hearing it.
Interesting.
I told you this before.
They usually get like the newer stuff that's out, right?
Well, sort of. They do carry some older stuff as well. But not Cure for some reason.
Because wasn't House like one of the like older releases?
Yes, it is. And Raging Bull.
No, Raging Bull was a recent Criterion release.
The
I think it came
4K
out last year
transfer.
on Criterion.
That was a 4K transfer.
Wow.
The Blu-ray has been around a lot longer.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, Criterion-wise, like...
I know the Criterion one is a lot more longer.
Or some of the oldest ones. If I had to like guess though, by then I don't know if your Barnes and Noble even have seconds on Criterion. If I had to think about it, they probably wouldn't.
No, they wouldn't.
No.
Because when I was at Barnes and Noble picking up House and others, it wasn't there.
Right. Last time I was there, I thought about grabbing it, but I just grabbed the ones that were 30% off. Or at least the ones I wanted. Which were Sisters, the Brian De Palma film, The Brood, and The Others. Were the ones I grabbed. So opening up seconds quick. There we go.
I need to pick up more Criterions. I will only have 5.
I have a lot of Criterions.
And people are, for the Criterions, thinking, what? Only 5? You must have not have a lot of money.
I mean, you don't you?
Not really. Because I'm on a budget.
I mean, that's a good way to explain it, is that you're on a budget, so... I mean, I think that's like the only way to really explain that is that you're on a budget. So, and that's
Well,
okay.
I have a $10 stamps
Right.
on Barnes and Noble website.
Uh, I know the newest Criterion I'm about to have, I pre-ordered, is supposed to come in on Tuesday, is Gummo. Movie that Fritzky has really been wanting me to watch. And finally got a Criterion, so I figured just why the hell not pre-order it and finally have a chance to watch it. I know he's a one.
Blood in him. No, simple. No, blood simple.
Simple?
Yeah, blood simple.
Oh, Blood Simple. Got it. Blood Simple. I do not have Blood Simple. And to be honest, I wasn't really huge on Blood Simple.
Yeah, it has some problems.
I mean, I liked it, but again, not huge on it.
But I will pick it up.
I mean, I'll grab it just for the hell of it because, I mean, it's the Coen brothers. And I love the Coen brothers. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another try at some point.
What else did they direct? I forget.
They did Miller's Crossing. Did that one. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? No Country for Old Men. The Big Lebowski. Yeah, Joel and Ethan Coen.
The only one is No Country for Old Men. Old Men. Even that's getting the Criterion.
Well, oh yeah, I forgot that No Country for Old Men is getting Criterion. I might get that, but I'm kind of contemplating on that one.
Problem is, I already own it on Blu-ray. So
again, I mean, I also own it, but again, possibly.
That's the problem. It's debating.
Yeah, I'm debating on buying it. I am still thinking about it, to be honest. So again, it's bull, but we'll see. Hold on 1 second.
Hey guys, I'm taking over now. So how guys been? Doing good? Okay? God damn it.
What, you think you're about to take over?
Maybe.
And bitch, you don't know what you're doing. But yeah.
There are some Criterions on my wish list.
I'm trying to think of some other. I need to think of other ones I want though, because there's still quite a bit that I do want.
There's Cure, Mr. Fantastic Fox.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I
do want to get that soon.
Flip-flopping those.
I do want to get Fantastic Mr. Fox on Criterion. I do want that. I still have to get a couple of the other. There's still a couple of other Wes Anderson films I still have to buy anyway. There's that one. There's the Royal Tenenbaums and Bottle Rocket. Those are the only ones I think I have left. Because I've got Asteroid City, I've got the Darjeeling Limited, I've got Grand Budapest, got Isle of Dogs, French Dispatch, Rushmore, and Life Aquatic, and Moonrise Kingdom. So I've got those.
I do not own a single one. I do not own a single one.
But you've seen two of them, though, right?
Only two.
It was Asteroid City and Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Asteroid City and Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yep, I was right. Again, I think the best ones to start with are Fantastic Mr. Fox and Rushmore. Those, I think, are the best ones to start with. But you, good sir, had the balls to start with Asteroid City. And I'm not gonna.
It was available. That's the only one was available at the time.
I'm not gonna blame you, man. That's fine. I was just saying, I'm glad you had the balls to start with that one. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, like I said, I think Fantastic Mr. Fox and Rushmore, I think, are the best ones to start with. Even though my favorite one is Moonrise Kingdom, that one is definitely my favorite. Also, Michael sent me this one. He sent me the Paramount Presents Blu-ray of Ordinary People. This is another movie he's been wanting me to watch.
Have I seen it? I don't think so.
I haven't seen it. I think it won Best Picture back in 1980.
I don't think I ever seen it. My left brain is telling me I have, but my right brain is saying I have not.
So you're going 50-50 right now? I don't know which brain. I don't know which brain's trying to take over right now, man.
Right now it's my right.
One second. Trying to get this open. There we go. But yeah, the one thing I love about these Paramount Presents Blu-rays is when you open it up, it's the poster.
Here's the problem. I was liking how they do it, but now I'm against it because they're releasing it to a standard case.
That's dumb.
Said, what's the point of Paramount Presents now? What's the point?
I don't know what the point is now if they're just going to release them regularly. Like, say, like you release something like say you release something like this, and it's just and it's not even a pop open, which this obviously isn't.
What it's the Paramount Presents exclusive slipcover? Is that it? I better
That's
hold
not.
on. Paying like $30 for just a pop out.
Wow. That's just dumb.
Like during the beginning, they started. Those were coming out as Blu-rays that never had a Blu-ray.
Right.
Which that makes sense.
It does. It does make sense.
Then all of a sudden, years later, they're putting out a 4K with a standard.
No, that's some bullshit.
Like Fatal Attraction.
Yeah, Fatal Attraction. Yeah.
48 hours. Another 48 hours.
Wasn't there a Ghost? Didn't Ghost do that?
No, that's Paramount Presents.
I know that was under Paramount Presents. Let's talk about the movie Patrick Swayze.
No. Then they got what's the reason it came out? Double Jeopardy, Red Eye.
Oh yeah, Double Jeopardy.
So like, what's the point of Paramount Presents now?
If they're just gonna release them like a standard slip, I really don't see the point.
And people are giving a BS bullshit reason, saying, "Oh, because it's all print." Bullshit.
That is some bitch ass shit. I don't know what they'd be talking about. I really don't know.
That's what we're talking about. Stupid reason.
It's one very dumb reason why they did that.
Overall, Paramount Presents, it's just a waste of money.
Yeah, there's just no point. You're gonna get rid of the pop open slip covers. There's literally no point. So, I really don't know, man. But yeah, I think I'll go ahead and call it for now.
Okay, nice talking to you.
It's good talking to you, man. All right. So until next time. Yep. Peace out.